Hey guys, so today I want to talk about how to get out of a slump with your work, with your training, with your mindset. If you're feeling down on yourself, if you're feeling kind of hopeless or like things aren't working your way, how do you get out of a slump like that? Because you are in a rut, you're kind of stuck in a certain space, and there is a way to get out of that. It's really, really important when you start to get in a slump to immediately recognize it and say, hey, I'm thinking negatively, I'm not doing what I should be doing in terms of my work or my training or my relationships, and something about this needs to change. That's what I want to talk to you guys about today. We are going to meet up with Chris Bell. So Chris Bell is a good friend of mine and we are podcast partners. You guys are going to get to meet Chris Bell and we're going to do some podcasting, and then I'll catch you guys after this. Hey, what's up guys? So we just filmed the maiden voyage of our Better, Stronger, Faster podcast. This is Chris Bell, but a lot of you might know him from Bigger, Stronger, Faster, which is right there on the wall. Check that out. Look at that.
I'm the Fat Power Ranger. I don't identify with a color, I identify with a body type, and I would like to be called the Fat Power Ranger. I want like the spandex suit with like the little logo on the side.
He just made us a bunch of steak and
I
it
was not
amazing.
lying. That's a prime.
Pretty damn good.
I'm just showing like the leftover grizzle. Well, I think that came out awesome, man. Thank you.
Dude, absolutely. So that was the first podcast, and hopefully you guys check that out. We're going to put a link in the description. Okay guys, like I promised, I wanted to make a video about how to get out of a slump. I've been in, my fair share of slumps. When you're in a slump, whether it's you're in a rut in work or emotionally or physically, you feel exhausted and you just feel like it takes so much to just get out of bed in the morning. I know that we've all felt there where you almost start to feel depressed. So I want to give you my top tips to get out of a slump. Number one, positive self-talk. So don't talk yourself down. When you're having negative thoughts, you don't want to be allowing those to stay in your mind. Number two, don't complain about your problems. They're your problems and you can solve them, and you have what it takes. That's what we need to be focused on, solving them. Okay, number three, think and talk about what you want to happen in your life, not what you don't want to happen. If there's something that you're really worried about, let's say it's losing a job, or let's say you're having an issue in a relationship or a friendship, don't always think about the worst case scenario. Think about what you do want to happen. Talk about what you want to happen. Constantly visualize the good things happening, the things that you're working towards. Visualize that happening and then start to work towards that. And the more energy you devote to the positive things happening, the more those will start to come to fruition. If all you think about is negative, if all you talk about is negative, you're gonna have more negative things in your life. Number four is a personal favorite of mine, but it is to read inspirational books. I always read inspirational books because those really pull me out of whatever difficult situation I'm going through. Some of my personal favorite inspirational books, I love The Alchemist. I love Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I love The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I think that's a great book. One of my favorite books is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And it's not really about getting rich. It's actually about focusing all of your thoughts and your energy on the things that you want in life and then working towards those to make them happen. So it's really about controlling your thinking. And another one of my favorites, this is from one of my big inspirations, is Arnold Schwarzenegger's biography, which is... Total Recall. Okay. Number five is to create or find an inspirational playlist on YouTube. So Put those on, listen to them. Listen to it in the morning, listen to it when you're in the gym, listen to it when you're in the car. Just whenever you get a chance to listen to that inspiration, especially if you're feeling down, put that in your ears. So the same way, if you feed your body junk food, you're gonna get junk results. The same thing is if you feed your mind junk, you're gonna get junk results. Number 6 is probably one of my favorites, but it's the one that always gets me excited. It's goal setting. So you need to be able to have belief in your goal, to think, that's possible, I can do that. It's gonna be really tough and I'm gonna have to work really hard at it, but I can do that. So you have these yearly goals and you write down what's it gonna take to achieve each of these. And then you create monthly goals. And then you say, what can I do this week? And then you say, what can I do tomorrow? And you write down all the things that you're gonna do tomorrow. You create a little daily goal list for yourself, a list of tasks. Okay, I need to get up at this time. I need to go to the gym at this time. I need to start writing this report at this time. And you check them off. Every time you accomplish a goal, check that thing off. So goal setting is one of the biggest ones. And whenever I have a good plan in place, and I know that every day I'm moving towards my goals, I'm excited. Okay, number 7 is exercise. So exercise is so huge for your body. One of the most important things you can do to get out of a slump. You have to keep moving. Get moving, get out in the sun, eat healthy, and it's just gonna get things moving. Number 8, everybody knows my thoughts about diet. It's so important to eat healthy. If you're eating junk, you can literally eat yourself into a depressed state. Number 9 is to think of all the things that you're grateful for. You can do this every morning and you can write out in your journal 3 things that you're grateful for, or you can just do it as soon as you wake up. One of the things I like to do when I wake up is to wake up with a smile. It doesn't matter if you're exhausted, if you're, you kind of wake up grumpy, whatever it happens to be. If you can wake up with a smile or even a laugh, you're just gonna feel better. Finally, number 10, walk with your head held high. But when you're walking around with your head, slouched over, your shoulders hunched, especially with, our current generation where everything's on your phone, so you're always hunching over, your body is gonna take that signal as a submissive, defensive posture, and you're actually gonna feel less confident. If you pull your shoulders back and you walk with your head up high, you're gonna feel more confident. It doesn't matter if you have a reason to be confident or not. Pull your shoulders back, walk with your head up high, and you're actually gonna feel more confident. And sometimes that's all it takes to turn that slump around. All right, guys, these were my 10 tips for how to get out of a slump. I've been in my fair share of slumps. It happens all the time. And this can happen for a number of different reasons, but you have to pull yourself out of that. You can only feel so bad for yourself and, pity yourself and hope everyone else feels bad for you for so long. And then you have to realize, okay, nobody else can solve this problem except me. I have to solve my own problem here. And that's something that you got to do for yourself. So I hope that these 10 strategies help you out. I know they help me out a lot, and I'll catch you guys next time.